Merry Christmas!
Listen, we had like the sparkly cowboy, and I didn't grab it. I just grabbed, it's all good. But look, I got the ears. And Chad's jealous. He doesn't have the ears, obviously.
Super jealous.
If you're here, let us know that you're here. Are you on StreamYard?
Yes, I'm on all the places.
All the places?
Mm-hmm.
All the places.
All the places.
So, guys, we do this once a year. Once a year. It's a huge experience where we do a 50K by Christmas experience. And in this experience, we are giving you the foundations, what it is that you need to go out there and to create 50K by Christmas. So what we're going to do, if you are not in our Coaches for Transformation group, you're going to want to get into the group. Actually, you're going to want to register for this experience, because the only way you can really participate and get the prizes and all of the things is to make sure you're registered, because tracking would be a nightmare. So everyone who wants to participate just needs to make sure that they're registered. And we have so many different prizes and different games and assignments along the way. So we're going to be going live October 25th at 5 p.m. However, every Tuesday, we're going to be going live in our Coaches for Transformation group. So you want to make sure that you're in that group. This is going to be the only time that we're going live. On all of the other places, this is like your sneak peek, so to speak.
Yes,
I did not mean to do that.
I can see your comments. Thank you. And if you're here, drop a me or like I'm here or Merry Christmas or something.
Or like Christmas, what the heck are you talking about? We haven't even gotten to Halloween yet. But that's all right. You got to start early, right? It's the people who take action now, or the people that, like, when you're prepared, when you know what you're doing, when you have a plan and a very clear outcome, that's how you get from one place to the next, right? So we're starting now. There's no starting in December. No. Today, right now, by first going over, is this even possible, right? And we've heard it. For a lot of people, it's like, for some, it's like, yeah, heck yeah, it's possible. Let's go. Let's do it, right? Like, let's go. For other people, it's like, is that even possible? Like, that sounds a little crazy. So
Joshua, hey Amy, hey Steve. Yeah, so this is the thing. It's like, I feel like for every single one of you, this is possible. Right now, like, there's some probability thing there. There's 3 things that we kind of look at in our program that make it more probable, but it is possible for every single one of you. One is mindset, right? Like your blocks. Where are the blocks? Things that are in the way. Other thing is like audience. Obviously.
I would say blocks. If you don't understand, like, blocks, what that means, more stories. Like
stories.
The stories that we have around money,
awesome.
The energy that we hold around money, the integrity that we have around money, all of that makes the difference. Okay.
Great. Then it's audience, right? Like, if you have a warm audience just waiting for you to like offer something awesome, it's going to be more profitable for you to jump to 50K by Christmas, right? And the third one is being able to accept money, limiting stuff that you have. Like, have you accepted money for your program before? Have you accepted large amounts of money for a program?
I wouldn't even call it limiting. I would call it more your financial thermostat. We all have a financial thermostat, and yes, it can be limiting depending on where it's at and where you want to go, right? So making sure, like, having a financial thermostat of being able to give and to receive. Amy, we love you too. Thank you so much. I want to acknowledge Steve, Joshua, Amy, lots of people on here today. I appreciate all of you guys. So what you want to do, Chad has already put the link in the comments. The first
for some of you. So if you haven't received it, so some places it shows up. I think it's on our pages, but the other places it doesn't show up. So if you need the link to register, drop a link below, and I'll make sure to get that to you ASAP.
And again, you want to register to be able to qualify for and really participate in the entire experience, right? This is an entire month thing that we're doing. It starts off today, and we have different assignments, different things for you guys to go do to start taking action on this. And we're going to, what's the right word? Reward points for all of the actions that you do that are going to move this forward. Oh, Facebook. You look like, is that you that's blocked? Or
No,
Facebook
it's
even?
just they haven't
It
clicked
goes?
the thing in
Oh.
the thing to be on StreamYards. I don't know who they are, but they need it. So,
Okay, there we go.
social proof. Other people want
When we
the
go on
link.
Facebook, we'll go and we'll see. We'll make sure that we grab that link. So as you go through the different assignments in the 50K by Christmas, we are tracking everyone who is participating and engaging and giving you different points for every assignment that you do within the experience. Now, at the end, the day after we go live on October 25th, October 26th, we will do a special live to announce the winners. We have a few different prizes that we're giving away. It's going to be a lot of fun, but again, this is for the participants and the people who are really out there. The people who is it possible for 50K, I will say, like the people that play and like really go in and they're engaged and they're doing the assignments and they're expanding the possibilities and setting like their intention, I will say the possibility is even higher.
Hi, Cassandra. Masterclass? Sure. I don't know. This is an experience, right? We're having 3 pre-trainings that are like set up like this, where we're going to be giving some value and really just kind of talking about giving assignments, all that great stuff. So, but this is the thing, we've set the assignments to actually be things that if you do them in like similar things in your business, you're going to be more likely to get to that 50K. So it's like getting you in the habit of doing some of this stuff.
So there is a main masterclass, and we've included some extras along the way before the masterclass even starts.
And Steve, if you have the link handy and you want to drop it for people, feel free to just throw it out there. You could be like one of our Santa's helpers.
So why don't you share, do you have a story like for the people who are like, is this possible? You know, how can we set you up to that, yes, this is possible, right? I know that if the intention and the vision and the like, you're hearing it, the like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll just give you a couple of our past clients that have come and worked with us in like kind of short period of time. So we had one client, her name was Amber. She was an offline coach. She had never done online. Actually, when she went to go online, she lost clients, 70% of them actually. And she came to Holly actually and started having the conversation, became a client, then became a client. Holly started working with her, created her offer program. We created the structure of her processes and all the good stuff. And 6 weeks later, she signed 6 clients. How much were those 6 clients worth to her? Each of them would work up to $33,000 each, because she worked with people over a whole year. You think you're in? Okay, cool. And then, so that was awesome.
Steve,
138K in signed agreements in 6 weeks. We also had, who else have we had? Seth, we had Seth come in and he signed $73,000. Some of them were consulting, some of them were coaching clients, $73,000 worth of clients in about 2-3 weeks of working with us. We had John.
We could go on and on.
We had John. He did, I think it was like $60-some thousand in like a little bit less, like 60 days or so, something like that. We had Kelly. So Kelly was interesting. So she was doing about $8,000 a month, but she was like maxed, right? Like anybody here that's like super maxed on, like you couldn't handle more clients if you wanted to. Holly worked with her. She literally jumped from 8K to 28K in like 2 months. And then Holly worked with her again on some energetic stuff, went to $50,000 in 1 month, not in, you know, however many time period that it is from here to Christmas. So, yes.
I went to go get the homework and somehow I jumped into year 1991.
Ooh, 1991.
I don't know how that
It's
happened.
you're gonna get my fade top for that one.
That's all right. So there's really 3 things. Like, is it possible? What I'm hearing and all of the stories that you shared, people have really the 3 main areas put together, whatever that means. So ultimately, is having a program or an offer that allows you to be fully self-expressed in all of who you are, that holds a very clear outcome for your client and a pathway, a clear pathway, a clear outcome.
Yes. Sorry, go ahead.
Hold that thought.
Mhm.
I know it's big. So you have the outcome. You're creating this space and this transformation for your client. Your offer is first thing, right? Got to have a strong offer for people to even become a client. And then that brings to the second part, having a really clear process, like how do we get these clients into this amazing offer? So having an empowered client attraction pathway, making sure you have that in place, and then having your financial thermostat to the level of this 50K or whatever it is. So 50K right now is like, right, first things first, we're going to start rewiring this financial thermostat process along the way. Because yes, it is possible. If you have those things, if you have one, the vision and the belief and the mindset, like, yes, you deserve it. Yes, you can do this. Yes, you're ready. Boom, you are already ahead of a lot of other people. You have a great offer that really makes a deep transformation with your clients. That's number 2. And then 3, you have a clear pathway of how to fill that offer up. So,
yeah. So Steve asked, has anybody able to sustain those levels? Yes. So John went on
John is
to
actually doing
do
around
up to $83,000 a month. We had another client, Tig. So he was like $15,000 in the first like month of working with us. Then he got up to about $25,000 a month, and then a year later he was doing like around 80, right?
Mm-hmm. So they're either sustaining or doing better.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, the thing is like at the time of, and I take responsibility, we didn't have the skill set of helping them go to even more higher levels. Now I feel like we have that, and the things, what is the next level and going to that 7 figures. We totally didn't have that when we worked with them. That was like 2-3 years ago. And so now I feel like we do. So now we have a bunch of clients we're working on to get there. So.
All right. So what you want to do now, you want to make sure that you register for this event, and literally the parties and coaches for transformation. We did this like to be out there.
Amazing.
Hey, this is what we're doing. Come join us this month. Let's set the intention together. 50K by Christmas. Let's go. Let me know if that sounds good for you. If you guys can get excited, if you're on board, let's do this. I want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, Steve, the process is sustainable. It just needs a team, and then you can actually scale. You just need to start building the team, which we go into in our second phase of our program.
Yeah, so really the first phase, it's all about getting the process together, learning the process,
create the program,
optimizing it, creating the program, and then you start creating the team and start scaling from there.
System, yeah.
Automation. All right, so we have got some assignments for you guys. So step 1, you want to make sure that you're registered, because you cannot get points unless you are not registered. That's just how our tracking is. That's how it goes. All is well. So step 1, register. You're going to get different points for doing different things. So doing the homework. Within our group Coaches for Transformation, there's going to be in the featured section in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1:30 to be exact, a homework thread that will be coming up, and it will go over the homework for the day. So you want to be in that group. That's where all the excitement happens. So all of your homework from today, you want to go into that group, you want to comment in the thread. So today what you want to do, well, actually, let me give you the points. You're going to get points for inviting other coaches to this challenge and to this experience. You're going to get points for showing up.
Let's be specific. So not like douchey, like bro coaches, like impact driven people that are actually wanting to make an impact and transform the world. They have the calling. They're really out to make a difference. We're not like empowering people that, anyways.
Yes. If you're here, then I think you get the vibe of who we are and what we're about. So invite other coaches that you feel would be good and to this challenge too. If we all do it together, we're creating this collective energy, and why not abundance, right? So showing up live on the training. So we're going to do pre-trainings and the trainings. We will be tracking who's on there, who showed up live, who's doing the replays. You're going to get extra points for showing up.
Comment to get your points.
Yeah, so commenting and engaging on the pre-training, that is also you'll get points for engaging on the pre-training as well. Pre-training, the dates are in the Coaches for Transformation group. They are every Tuesday, except for the last one. It is on Monday, and then the big training is on Tuesday. If you tag other people in any of the lives or the homework threads, like, hey, check this out, you will get points for that. If you share any of these lives or posts, you will also get points for that. Did I miss any of the point structure? Make sure.
I think that was... else?
I think
So
that's
is it you invite people to Coaches for Transformation?
So your first homework assignment.
Mhm.
So the first homework assignment, after you get registered, you're going to go over to the homework thread and introduce yourself and share what 50K even means to you. Like, what would that do for your life? What's that clear intention? And the purpose of this is to get really clear on why 50K would even matter, right? If you're going to create this for yourself, remember, there's 3 things that we get to create. 1 is the financial thermostat to be able to hold and receive and to keep sustaining $50,000, right? 2 is the program, and 3 is the pathway. So we're going to start with step 1 of creating this intention of what 50K really means for you and behind the money, right? Money is amazing, and we look at all of this. Money is the easiest way to track the impact, right?
Mhm.
It just is. I know a lot of people are like, it's not all about the money or blah, blah, like all of the things. I get it. Truly, like, our entire life is devoted to transformation in people's lives, and money is just the easiest way to be able to track the transformation and the progress in the business, right? So 50K, that's what we're working on, and know that it's like, it is the impact. The impact, like with every dollar that we make, that represents the impact that we had on someone's life, right? And even so much more, because that stuff is priceless. But we got to put some sort of tracking to be able to make it easy and tangible, right? So that's why we're going 50K by Christmas. It's tangible, right? So introduce yourself. What does 50K mean for you? What is it going to do for your life? What is it like? What's your why behind doing this? So you're going to get extra points if you do a video. So I'm just saying, if you're out to get some prizes and get all the points, like, I'm all for it. Give a video. We'd love to see you on video. And also, step 2 of your homework assignment, invite any coaches or mentors that you know that would benefit by this 50K first.
So
Christmas
specifically,
experience.
the video is the introduction. So to go do your introduction, you could write it in the thread, or for extra bonus points, is you can introduce yourself and talk about what 50K would allow you to do and how that would change your life.
Yes. Today should count.
Is this documented somewhere?
Yes, it
Please
is
make a
all
graphic.
documented it is all documented in the Coaches for Transformation group. It will be posted at 1:30 for the homework thread that you guys can go and put your homework and all of the assignments in there. So is this in the group? Yes, it is in Coaches for Transformation, but make sure that you are registered, because that is how we are tracking everything. So it would be a nightmare if you weren't registered and participating and trying to keep track of all of that. So that is why this is so important.
So we have this video streaming to like a bunch of different platforms. So there's the Impactful Coach, we have that one, and then we have Coaches for Transformation. So if you're in Coaches for Transformation, that is the group that you do the video in.
Yes,
so.
Good to be clear. Awesome. And then from here on out, all of the other trainings are going to be in Coaches for Transformation. So you want to make sure that is the spot.
Somebody wants you to make an infographic.
An infographic. Well,
maybe a pie chart or a bar graph.
I don't have an infographic. You know what? Actually, I almost did, but I did map it out very simply and has all of the dates. It has the link to register. If you haven't registered, it has everything super step-by-step and simple. That's how I roll. I like to keep things super clear. So it's all in the homework thread. Make your video or do the comments. Just make sure that you put them in the thread so that we can track easily and we see your video.
Yes, Nicole will thank you.
Yes, Nicole will thank you. All right, awesome. Who's ready? 50K by Christmas.
50K by Christmas.
Awesome. Get
Go
registered.
register.
We will see you in Coaches for Transformation and see you over there.